Nah, so when obviously people have been Googling it, you know, like Walt Disney Frozen, it's coming up with all these conspiracy theories and stuff. Now, if you type Disney Frozen into Google now, what does it bring up?
Frozen.
Yo!
Yeah.
Yo! Welcome back to the WYS Podcast, sponsored by Yorkshire Tea.
Come on.
Of course. Back to it. See, this guy denied a brew.
Well, I've got other drinks on us, so.
Fair. This week, we thought
Mix it
we'd
up.
look into some conspiracy theories. Somewhat different.
Dangerous.
It is.
Dangerous. I mean,
Dangerous, Dave.
I can appreciate a good conspiracy theory.
Me too. That's
Yeah,
why we.
yeah.
That's why we're doing it to entertain the audience.
Get them brain fibres tingling.
Yeah. All opinions said aren't our own. They're just conspiracy theories. Like, we don't necessarily believe all the stuff.
Yeah, we're just
But-
discussing
Discussing
them and see what people think. Should we get straight into it, boys?
Yeah, I mean, let's kick it off. I mean,
So-
you had one, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got a good one.
All right.
It's classic.
Classic, yeah.
The moon landing.
Oh, all right,
Classic as classics come.
Yeah.
And I guess space in general.
Yeah. All right.
Is it real? Is it not? Did the
'Cause you
moon
can say the
landing
things
happen?
that
Did
you
it
want-
not?
Yeah, I mean, because if you haven't seen it with your own eyes, is it even real?
So what is the conspiracy theory then? Just to brief people that don't know about it.
So, the moon landing. I don't know dates. Happened
fair
a while
enough.
ago.
Back in the day,
Back in the day.
1966, I want to say.
Right, it might have been 1937.
I'll put the year on screen.
Yeah,
so you get it right,
1966
yeah.
is what I'm going with.
So, what was his name? Neil Armstrong, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So,
And Buzz Aldrin.
right, America first people on the moon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it sticky, doesn't it? Yeah.
Not first people in space though.
No.
First people.
Russia
on the
won, wasn't
moon. I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Also bollocks. Props.
Yeah,
reckon,
fair.
yeah,
Yeah, no, fair.
So, the whole conspiracy around it is, it never happened. And the factors to it are, there's lots of shadows. Where
Right. Yeah.
The sun's only gonna be in one direction
yeah.
in space, which is, I mean, there's not much light. Let's be honest.
Yeah. To be fair.
And wind.
Yeah. The flag like flapping in the wind.
Yeah. See, that right there is one that you're like, because
it's literally
let's
dead
put the dots
still.
together.
Yeah.
It's dead still in space, isn't it?
Yeah. And especially, I don't know if isn't wind and that's waves in it that are caused by the moon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Waves.
The moon
So
affects
I
the
don't
sea, and
actually
water.
know what causes wind.
Yeah.
If I'm honest with you,
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Fair.
I don't know what factor
Fair.
it is, but
Didn't
apparently
come
It's just
scientific-
atmosphere, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it's just
and
atmosphere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, we're chatting pure bollocks.
Didn't
We
get
ain't,
that scientific
none of us have got a
information before we
clue. None of us have got a clue.
why is there that many shadows?
Yeah. So
There's a shadow in every direction. I'm pretty sure.
why do you think they'd fake it though? Like, what would the reason be?
To say they did it first.
Yeah, so there was a thing back in the day. Yeah, it was the space race,
Race to space.
and it was like who's gonna get there first, America or Russia?
America.
So the conspiracy basically is like
flex for me.
rich flex getting to space.
Got some
Oh,
bears on my
these.
pussy X for me.
So and like America were like, well, the conspiracy is basically America just faked it to say they did it first rather than Russia getting there first.
Yeah.
Because apparently everything needs to be done before another country.
Yeah, exactly. So everything's a race.
Do you reckon there's like financial gain from that then?
100%.
What's the financial gain of having the moon landing first?
Well, if you're the first country to the moon,
Bring some cheese back.
bring some cheese back and then
Cheese is
sell it.
worth a lot of money, man.
Exactly.
Cheese is worth a lot of
Fine
money.
lunar cheddar. So
Lunar cheddar, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah.
that's a
Lunar
fire wrap
cheddar.
thing.
Exactly. Lunar cheddar,
Lunar
yeah.
cheddar.
Lunar cheddar
Lunar
with
cheddar
the
coming
OG
soon,
balls.
yeah. Yeah, so I think if your country gets to space first, you're going to have every other country coming to you being like, yo, how did you do that?
Are you them
Can
man
you
that
send
went to
us up
space
there?
first? Yeah.
We need to do this for space. We need some satellites sending up. Can you send them up for us? We'll give you this much money. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right. So, all right.
I reckon it'll boost the country's economy. by
So
millions.
what do we reckon then? As a group of three, what do we conclude this? Do we reckon that it's real or fake? Do we reckon America's fake to the moon landing?
I think it's fake, me.
Genuinely, yeah.
I do. It's if you proper deep it, right? Like the technology we have now is pretty advanced, but whenever we're saying it, what back then,
Yeah.
like I don't know. It just
Yeah,
seems
to be able to
a
fake
lot.
that in 1966.
Not to fake it, to do it,
To
bro.
do it.
What to fake
Oh,
it
so
though?
you're-
is so
yeah,
hard.
I know
See,
what you
I'm
mean.
thinking it from the other side, but then again,
Yeah.
now you say it like that,
No,
I'm like,
but-
well, yeah.
but they've got movie sets, haven't they? Even from back
True.
then.
Yeah, they've got sets,
They've
yeah.
got all sorts.
If they can go to the moon,
there
they
was
can
something to
fake
do
it,
with
innit?
the lander landing as well that were supposedly fake. I don't know if. Oh, I think it might have been burn marks
Yeah.
from the afterburners on the floor because there weren't any. and
Right,
you've got some big flames burning floor, there's going to be some sort of mark in there, and there wasn't.
There was also a thing I'm sure with the way, like, if they sort of fell down, it looked like they got dragged back up. Like if they're on, as if they're on strings.
Oh, the people,
so if
they're
they're walking
I know what you mean.
and,
It's like the
jumping
puppets,
around.
innit?
And then if they fell down, it looked like as if they just got pulled back up. Yeah. Sticky.
It's a
Very
sticky
sticky.
one. But then it's like, the deeper one is space even real?
Yeah. It's all just a hologram. The moon's not even there. The moon's just a hologram.
You just don't know until you see it with your own eyes.
exactly.
But it's like, how likely are you to do
be
that?
honest, it probably is real.
Because there's more and more people going up now, for leisure.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Like going to space is like going to space is a rich flex.
My man Richard.
Yeah, he's been
Richard
for
Branson sauce.
Yeah, he's been out. Yeah,
Richard sauce.
Richard Brand like the sauce. But yeah, people are literally going up there like as a flex now. Like, so if more and more people are seeing it, it's more likely to be real.
Mate, how's it a flex? It's like going to Antarctica. There is nothing there I want to see.
Oh, trust me, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I come into this podcast.
It's bare cold.
I come into this podcast right now. I've been to space and you boys aren't.
I'd be like, good for you.
Also, I tell you what, it would be good for me, bro. I've been to space, bro.
Also, no, you haven't.
Imagine, I'm just lying.
Because it ain't real.
It ain't real. I went into the place, signed a non-disclosure agreement, being like, I will not say anything. I will tell everyone I went to space. Boom.
Oh, that's so dead, though, isn't it?
Actually,
that's so dead.
I know people that have signed secrecy acts and stuff, and like they genuinely can't say anything.
Can we touch on something else real quick?
Yeah.
To do with the topic.
Yeah.
Aliens. If space is real, there is 100% aliens.
I'll tell you what, I thought of a good analogy for this a couple of weeks ago, yeah. Saying there's no life out there, yeah, is like looking at a field, and then looking at one blade of grass and being like, oh, there's no ladybirds on this blade of grass. That means there's no ladybirds in this field.
Yeah, I like that.
Do you know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah.
Like, we can't see anything of space.
If this space place,
Space, please.
Good England, bro.
Is very good England. If this space place is as big as it says it is, which is never ending.
Space has been given it the big because he's
Constantly.
saying he's massive.
Space
You know
is
what I
saying
mean?
he's massive.
He's saying
Massive.
he's on gains, boys.
Space is gaining and gaining every single day.
Mr. Universe 2022.
Literally. It's been Mr. Universe 2020, everything, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, for the past since
Reigning
world started.
champion. Yeah, do you know what, fair? You got to
But
respect it.
If it's
Course
that
so.
big and it's still growing, how are we the only planet out of... I swear there's thousands of galaxies or something.
Millions, bro.
Millions.
Trillions.
Hundreds and
So-
hundreds of millions.
How are we the only planet with life on it?
Exactly.
And when
exactly.
I say aliens, I don't mean Paul running round, do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Even bacteria.
Or
just
people that
any
look
just
like
life.
us.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Why couldn't there be more
Just a
humans out there?
civilization. They fully could be.
There 100% is.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's not like a ghost sort of thing. Like, oh, ghosts could be real, it might not be real.
Yeah.
Why the fuck, vape it?
Yeah.
Couldn't there be aliens? What, like, why could?
Yeah,
there not
literally,
be?
literally,
Why,
literally.
how are we alive?
Exactly.
Why couldn't it have happened
Exactly,
again?
yeah.
You make a valid point, lad.
I always make valid points.
You make a
bro.
valid
It's what
point.
I do.
Have you heard how quick the universe is growing as well? So it expands quicker than the speed of light. So like even if it
pretty
got to a point where we could see it, we still won't be able to see it because we can't.
it'd be gone.
We can't see that far. Yeah.
It'd be gone.
Mental.
Yeah.
We physically cannot see that far.
You're never going to be able to see the end of it. It's kind of mad.
But what if it just expands and then just implodes?
That's what it's supposed to do.
Oh, it's been nice knowing you.
That's it. Oh.
I'm off.
But then again, it's going too deep, is this? Because I want to hear your boys' conspiracies, right? But
Yeah.
it then goes into science, because I remember our old science teacher saying to us, the sun's going to do what they're called.
Expanding and like going to like a
Yeah.
dwarf star.
What the fuck's it called?
What's the word?
What?
When the sun expands.
Supernova.
Oh yeah.
Alright,
Something
alright,
like that.
alright.
Something like that. I don't know if it's
Featuring
different
Kanye West.
for us.
That's a
yeah.
tune, is that?
That's a tune, is that?
So,
It's a tune.
how do we know that the universe is definitely going to do that? Science is only based on theories. None of it is facts. Apart from
It's
like
never happened before, so how would
biology
you
and stuff like that.
Exactly. Yeah. It's all just theory, innit?
It's
And
not facts.
guessing based off facts.
It's theories, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Fair.
So anyway, touched on that. That was nice. Decent.
Yeah. No, interesting to be fair.
That was next.
Yeah. So
Big Bang.
we've come to the conclusion that it was fake.
Oh yeah, 100%.
We think
That's
it's fake, yeah. Alright,
And,
okay.
yeah, that's
Right.
fake.
You move on to yours now.
I'm iffy on that one. I'm iffy.
Why?
Just.
You got to hear both sides, kind
Did
of
you know
thing.
Neil?
What?
Did you know Neil?
I knew my man Neil, yeah.
Right. You know what?
Yeah.
Fair play.
Me and Army go back.
Because he won't lie to you.
Me and Army go back.
Oh, we go back.
So yeah,
You're not calling him strong?
Me and Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Strong. Yeah, we got me and Strong are strong. So my conspiracy, it's sort of going back to the podcast we did a while back, talking about vaping and smoking. Nice.
Ooh, I actually wasn't here
Nice.
for this one, was I?
No, you weren't.
No.
So this
You
is
weren't.
new for you.
That's it. So, right.
I was in the one when you were talking about how much you spent
On vapes.
on vapes. I think.
Yeah, I think you were.
I think we spoke.
I'm gonna go with yeah.
I'm gonna go with probs. Not people are gonna watch it back and go, "What an idiot."
Yeah, what a
Well,
knobhead.
let's play it safe.
I just trying to be involved.
Just not include that angle
Yes.
anymore.
So what were you saying, bro?
No. So, oh, don't, he's gone.
He's gone. He's completely gone.
So, I was in the barber shop the other day. Yeah.
Went to the barber shop.
Yeah, just getting my hair cut. You know, as we do.
As you do.
I mean, last episode the trim was dead.
Completely dead. Never ever again.
Zero fade on the last podcast.
Where did you go? Different place.
No, I same place. I went Stance. Sponsored by Stance Barbershop.
But the
Not
barber,
sponsored by Stance.
barber's gone away.
You cannot say I got a dead trim sponsored by Stamps.
No, because
No,
he'd gone
I-
away.
I
He'd gone
had
away. He'd gone away.
On
So
different
my
hairdresser.
barber was in America,
Right.
and I had no trim.
Right.
It was just growing out on the side.
Well, you
no
know
fade,
what?
anything.
That they should respect you for that because
Putting in the work.
you didn't cheat.
Exactly. I didn't move.
And we still put one out, even though we all had dead trims, apart from Josh.
The commitment.
Ah,
Yeah,
no,
you had a trim then.
I had dead.
Dead now.
Oh,
Candy bag,
that
candy
were a
bag.
violation still.
Oh, still. Right. So I was in the barber shop and we were chatting, and we sort of got onto like conspiracy theories and stuff. But it was telling me about something that he'd seen, and it was saying like the big tobacco companies like Marlboro and stuff that obviously produce the cigarettes. They funded their own like non-smoking campaign and like stop smoking campaign. All the packets that had like the bad pictures on and stuff. Apparently they fund that themselves.
Right.
And apparently, they all either own or have big stakes in the vape companies.
I'd imagine so.
So, it's as if they're like...
I see you. I see
remember
you.
back in the day?
I know what you can say. Yeah.
Back in the day, it used to be all like, oh, smoking's healthy.
Mate, it was everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, go
Football,
go on a run, have a cig.
Formula One.
Exactly. Smoking everywhere. Like,
Everywhere.
everyone should smoke. Everyone should have cigs. It's cool if you smoke, do you know what I mean? All this stuff. Now, the generation that have grown up knowing cigarettes are bad, they're probably seeing like a dip in sales, you get me?
Yeah.
People aren't buying
100%.
cigs as
Yeah,
much
yeah,
because
yeah.
it's like, oh, they're obviously unhealthy. I'm not going to smoke. So now, it's quite smart when you think about it.
Oh, bear smart.
So they're literally telling people not to buy their product because it's bad for you.
To push them to vape. To
And then
make
it's
more
like,
money.
oh, don't smoke cigarettes, but vape instead because it's
Yeah.
healthier.
Don't use this product. Use
Yeah.
this other product we sell.
And like, oh, I wrote something down.
Sound.
It's like,
Well, you should have memorised it. I told you this last
oh,
episode.
yeah. Apparently, there's a contract for the company that owns Marlboro
Marlboro.
paying. No, there's like it's like Philip Morgan International or some sort of company.
Oh, my man, Philip Morgan.
Yeah, that's the one. And they've got like a contract or something for the foreseeable 12 years to come. They pay $80 million in no smoking campaign funds.
80 million.
$80 million a year.
Right.
So they pay that to get people to stop buying their products. And even though they're doing that, legally you can buy a vape at 16.
That's so stupid.
So it's like, oh, don't smoke because it's not unhealthy, but vape, and you can buy them younger.
Innit?
What's the point? So back in the day when it was all cool and stuff, we were like, yeah, let's have 6. Find out it's bad for you. What's it going to be like in like 20 years?
This is what I've always said.
Vapes come out.
This is why I don't vape.
Exactly.
Like some people. He's knocked it. He's knocked
Fresh
it.
home. He's fresh home
man
now.
does
He's
not
he's
vape.
back with the crew now.
Back with the crew.
The
Back
boy
with the
again.
crew.
Tried it out. Don't recommend it.
It's
Don't
exactly
recommend
the
it.
same.
Don't recommend it.
Because if you look back when 6 came out, I don't know when they came out.
Yeah.
But they were advertised at first for housewives, I believe.
Yeah.
Because it, what's the word? It like
Oh yeah, it's like a
it
diet
stops-
meal replacement.
stops
your appetite.
Stops your appetite. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
probably a
yeah.
much more technical word that I just cannot search for right now. But yeah, so they were like, oh, housewives, smoke these. It'll keep your figure. You don't have to eat this and other. And it's
Toxic.
good. It's good for you.
Yeah.
Then 60 years down the line or something, everyone was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Smoking's
We-
actually
You are
not
gonna
bad.
die.
Stuff.
You're gonna die. Stop.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
now. Stop.
But the
So
one
now
thing it's
they've brought vapes out, which is, oh, get a vape. It's
Exactly.
so much better for you
Exactly.
than smoking. 50 years down the line, people's heads are exploding.
exactly. You don't know what's in it.
What's that thing you said to me about how many one elf bar with 600 puffs is the same as?
Oh yeah, so I read something earlier.
Yeah, all right, let's
it's-
go. I want to know that.
It's not like a trusted source. You get me? It's not like a
Wikipedia.
trusted source. I just googled it. I googled it and it came up, and I was like, "That's an interesting number to think about."
Yeah.
Right. So one elf bar, probably all vapes to be fair, not just elf. Do you get me? With 600
Other products are
puffs-
available.
Yeah, with 600 puffs in it, is equivalent to 48 cigarettes. Yeah.
Some people used to chong one of them in a day.
Oh, in a
One day, bro. One
in a
day.
I wrote
One
something down
day.
here, yeah.
Just a different breed of smoker, bro.
Yeah, you like the Snoop Dogg of the vaping world.
That's what it is. You had one, didn't like it. Pass it to me. I chonged the whole
I
thing.
got a chest
Go on.
infection.
It's one of them.
Full
It's not for
on.
everyone.
Yeah,
It's not
full on
for
Remember you
everyone.
saying, yeah, so
I
exactly.
had-
So what's in it then?
I had 10 puffs. So what's that? Do some maths, quick maths. Let's say
Probably
1
like 7, 8, 6.
Yeah, and I got an instant chest infection for a good few days. My man comes over. I'm like, bro, this is giving me a chest infection. Didn't question it. I love it.
No worries.
I'll take it.
The whole thing was gone in less than
Gone.
24
Gone.
hours.
Yeah, it was
Completely wiped
sat
out.
at mine, just big pulls. You know what I mean?
Yeah, going for it.
Big pulls.
So I wrote something down, yeah, and it's literally as if Marlboro, like not just Marlboro, but it's as if the
Other cigarette brands are
companies,
available.
exactly. It's as if they're saying,
Unbelief.
you can't buy
Lambert and Butler.
Unbelief do cigarettes or just
No.
tobacco.
Well, roll up cigarette, same thing. Innit? You know what I mean?
So you can't buy a 20-pack of cigarettes. You can't buy a 20-pack of nicotine cigarettes at the age of 16, but you can buy a 3,000 puff vape that contains nicotine, which is owned by a cigarette company at 16. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
I do not combobulate this
Can you-
information.
Don't have the facilities for that one big man.
Exactly, I don't have the facilities for this big one.
But
You got to respect it, though.
I
On
mean-
their behalf.
From a business marketing side,
Yeah.
it's absolute genius.
You
It's
not the morals.
it's-
Don't respect the morals.
Oh, yeah.
genius.
instantly genius. Like,
It's so good.
Bare peas.
I rate it. I
ka-ching,
rate
ka-ching,
it.
ka-ching, constantly all day
Exactly.
long.
Bare peas.
Exactly.
Can't you also smoke at 16 though? You just can't purchase it.
I've not heard that. So
But the purchasing side is like, well, how did you get it if you didn't purchase it, kind of thing, isn't it? So like,
No, but they don't
Yeah.
question that. I don't
true, but the
think.
fact that you can purchase a vape at 16,
you
Yeah.
go into the shop,
is like,
no
what
one questioning
the
it.
fuck?
I'll tell you something mad. It's completely irrelevant, kind of. But
Yeah.
when I lived in outside Bradford, one of my neighbours, this woman, she was probably about 50. She had a daughter that was like 13.
Yeah.
And I came home one day. Oh, and the daughter threw some shade at me. I'll tell you this as well. They were
Alright,
all
yeah,
in
yeah.
the same instant.
Nice.
I'm walking up to the door.
Beef.
Her and her daughter stood there. Daughter smoking a cig.
How was that?
13, bro. She easy.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure she said,
baby.
like in another conversation,
damn,
another time, she's
you
like,
know.
oh, I've got a 13-year-old, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, man.
So, a daughter's there smoking. Walk past them and going at the front door. She's like, you alright? I'm like, yeah, you. A daughter, bro, goes, ginger.
Yeah.
I was just like, you talking to me?
I hope not.
You should have just gone future 40-year-old chain smoker.
Innit? Might be ginger, but your lungs are non-existent.
Yeah, trust me.
13
Lungs
as well.
gone.
13.
Gone.
Lungs gone.
Gone. Lungs
That's
have gone.
crazy.
That's
I mean,
mental.
I was gonna say fair, but I mean, it's just.
Not fair.
It's not.
It's not, is it? It's
If I
not, is
seen
it?
my brother, who's 14, if I seen him with a cig in his hand, I'd be slapping it out of his hand.
Say it, my brother's 13.
Yes.
Straight up. Slaps out of his hand. Gone.
Same.
To see a vape in Ben's hand.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Gone,
Ben's
mate.
hand.
You'll
Gone.
not see no vape in my hand anymore.
It's
But
gone.
it's gone.
Nice, nah, right.
Definitely
gone.
Photoshop
gone.
a
It's
vape in
literally
his
gone.
hand while he says that.
Yeah.
It's been like 7 weeks now. What are you on about? 7 weeks clear.
But yeah, absolute genius marketing,
Yeah.
but terrible morals.
Yeah, but that's
Terrible
most
morals.
companies.
You are.
That's
Oh, yeah,
most
to be fair.
companies. NHS is like that.
Money makes the world go round.
NHS, they get money off the government, don't they?
Yeah.
Say they get given 2 million and they only spend 1 million in a year. Again, example.
Yeah.
They probably get a lot more. Than
Yeah,
that.
just a.
If they only spend 1 million of that 2 million, the next year they only get 1 million. So
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
why people say someone's got like a lump on them or something?
Yeah.
And they think it's cancer. Chances are it's not. The doctors will make you feel like it could be.
Yeah.
Put you through every test imaginable to then tell you, oh, it's just a boil.
Just so they can use the budget up.
There's some ibuprofen. I don't have a clue. Some ibuprofen here that will
Yeah,
clear
yeah.
it up in a few days.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Where
And it's literally just to use the budget up.
yeah, and they're spending and spending and spending, and then they'll go over that 2 million, and then the next year they get 4 mil.
Oh yeah, fair. Well,
So you just rinse it as much as possible.
Yeah.
Right up to
Yeah,
the.
but again, where are the morals? You're making people feel like shit.
Literally, I fell over and grazed my knee. It could be skin cancer. No.
Oh my god, you've grazed your knee. You're dying.
You're dying.
You're literally
We need
dying.
to put you through all these tests.
You've got stage 4 brain tumour.
Plan the funeral.
Literally, yeah, CAT scan for that
Plan the
knee.
funeral.
Straight up.
Right now.
Yeah, so the world is just very like that. It's
Money makes the world go round, to be fair. Money just is the root of all evil. It is.
There's no
But I
morals.
love money.
There's no, of course, but there is no morals behind any company, really.
But I do love the Lizzie, though. But
Big time.
R.I.P. Lizzie.
Big
Rest of
time. Yeah, one of them.
Big up King Sausage Fingers.
King Sausage Fingers.
Have you seen my man's fingers?
Who?
The King.
No.
Bro, they're like a pack of Richmond's fam. Trust me, get them up now.
Yeah.
Wait there.
Man said King Sausage Fingers, bro.
Oh my god.
The King's got King Sausage Fingers. Oh my god.
That's funny, is
Do you
that?
remember when
Sausage fingers.
do you know when, like, apparently back in the day... Fingettes. Nice. Apparently
French fingers.
back in the day, if you dissed the royal family,
Yeah.
it was like an arrestable offence.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. Back in the day, though.
Did you hear about my man? Who threw that student, 23, threw eggs at him?
The King?
Yeah, it were literally like last week. He's been banned from carrying eggs in public.
I mean... Oh, you got the shop. Oh, I'm going to get some bacon and eggs. Oh.
Do you know what I fancy? Some
Hang about.
scrambled
Check
eggs.
out them bad boys. There's some big boys them out there. Big old fingies.
Big old thingies. That is so funny. I wonder why.
Giving the throne to whoever can pull this ring off my finger.
Right, so technical difficulties.
Of course.
It
Big
wouldn't
one.
be what you're saying without technical difficulties.
Big one this time.
Yeah,
It
big
wouldn't.
one.
But boys,
I heard you had a conspiracy theory, lad.
you heard right.
I heard right.
You heard that.
Yeah, I heard it.
Listen, it's the talk of the town. I've got one now,
It is
boys.
the talk
Now
of the
listen
town.
I'm ready.
to this.
This better be.
I'm not gonna lie. I hope it's as gas I've just made it out to be. But
We'll see.
so the conspiracy theory I brought to the table today, boys, is
Jinx.
that
Kristen's at podcast for the rest of the episode.
Disney
Oh.
created the film Frozen as a distraction.
From.
Now.
Right. All right.
So
This is juicy.
Also, let me just chuck in there before you get into it. Walt Disney was a Nazi.
To be fair.
well, it actually regards Walt Disney.
Well, I mean, he did create Disney. So.
Yeah, but
he is Disney.
It could be Disney as a company, but this is specifically about Walt Disney.
All right, cool. Let's go.
But in terms of why, so Disney made the film Frozen as a distraction,
Right.
because in 1972,
I
the
remember.
LA Times reported that Walt Disney was interested in, I don't want to butcher this, but I'm gonna give it a go.
All right.
Cryogenic
freezing.
process, which I assume is the freezing process.
Yeah.
Cryogenic. I said
Yeah, so
cryogenic.
he was
Yeah.
interested in the freezing process, freezing his head, or freezing his body.
to be
So it
preserved
can
for the
be-
future.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
obviously, well, that came out in 1972. It was very, very, people
Popular amongst the
obviously-
rich.
Obviously not. So not people weren't googling in 1972, obviously.
Yeah.
But when Google came
Well,
about,
yeah, it didn't come out till 1973. Google. So
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying, bro. So
I mean-
1973, people were going ham with the Google on that.
Yeah.
Nah, so when obviously people have been Googling it, like Walt Disney Frozen, it's coming up with all these conspiracy theories and stuff. Now, if you type Disney Frozen into Google now, what does it bring up?
Frozen.
Frozen.
Yo.
Yeah. Because instead of it being Frozen, Walt Disney think that they're making a distraction for the film
Do you know
Frozen.
what?
So
Yeah. I've heard
that's-
that.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
So that's what comes up on Google.
yeah.
Instead
Disney
of-
Frozen. It's going to come
Rather
up with
than
like
Walt-
Elsa and Denman.
Let me try it. Let me try it.
Frozen.
Yeah,
Let me
100%. Get on it. I've got a little bit more, I reckon, on this. I got a
Walt
little bit
Disney
more.
Frozen.
Walt Disney.
That's interesting.
Or,
I've heard
I'm
that,
just gonna
actually.
try.
just Disney
I'm
Frozen.
just gonna try Disney Frozen.
Disney Frozen.
Yeah.
So it's probably. It's probably because the film's just about ice.
Right, so
balls
that's
and
brought
real
for
joke.
that's brought.
That what?
It's about ice, innit? Like
Uh,
Disney Frozen.
Yeah,
comes up with
say
that. Like, that's why it's called Frozen.
Bit to say that.
What's it come up with Frozen? Yeah.
It's come up with Frozen, but now I'm gonna try Walt Disney Frozen.
All right.
See, it makes sense from a company standpoint to do
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
because it's not that it's a bad look, but it's not the look they're going for.
Yeah.
It's Disney. Do you know what I mean?
It's child friendly.
Yeah.
The happy. You think Disney? You think
Makes
happy memories
sense, to be fair.
instead
Ah.
of Walt Disney.
But when you search Walt Disney Frozen, the top result is was Walt Disney frozen after death? Well, no, it's not going to be after death, is it?
It'll be
The BBC are washed, mate.
nice. It'll be hard to get rid of completely because anything online is hard to get rid of.
Of course.
There's traces of stuff everywhere, but it's a good attempt.
Yeah.
It's a good attempt.
Yeah, I mean...
An educated attempt as well.
Is there any photos?
Of Walt Disney? See, it's a conspiracy theory that people believe that he's like buried or like frozen under the Disney headquarters. That's something I've heard.
Right.
Yeah.
See, it gets to a point, doesn't it, when it's like, how far is far-fetched?
But you never know that.
You never know.
You never know. That's the thing. You never know.
You never know anything.
It might be the pure fact of he wanted to try it.
Well, it just got
maybe
excavated.
I'm deep in this. I'm going deep. Maybe he got cancer or something.
Some sort of terminal illness. Yeah.
Got 3 weeks to live, something like that. And he's gone. You know what?
Give it a go.
Can we try freezing me or something?
Yeah.
And try in like 100 years to bring me back.
Yeah.
And they've tried it.
So you're saying you reckon he is frozen then?
I don't know. I've always been a bit iffy on that one. But
I've seen some documentaries on it.
There is a type of fish that's evolved over hundreds of years to be able to switch its body off when it's frozen. So when it's unfrozen, it comes back to life. I'll find the video now. And you can just quickly...
Are you not deep in that? Can you imagine me like, it's kind of cold this winter, you know what I mean? I'm not just going to freeze for a bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to hibernate.
That fish will have come from
a switch off.
Very cold ocean, I'm assuming.
Yeah. So it's learned to do that, yeah.
But
then again, it's like human bodies also shut down in the cold, but yet we die.
Yeah,
we just die. So like, it's a thing, yeah. If you're on Everest, you can't sleep on Everest.
You know,
if you sleep, you die.
Check this. Right, let me go back.
Oh, yeah.
So look, straight out of freezer, like my man Walt, fresh out of freezer. Is it blinking?
I think it's a light.
I know for a fact. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what?
It's coming back to life. Look, yo, he's alive.
Mental. That's actually mental,
mate.
So,
man's
if a fish
frozen.
Can evolve to do it.
Why can't Walt Disney?
Surely somehow there can be some sort of human thing.
Yeah, to be fair.
You think they developed that by the time he like died?
See,
no, but they might have developed it now to the point where they know how to bring them back.
Yeah. Because the thing
Unless my man's been frozen a bit too much.
I think one of the issues is when the brain freezes, it gets ice crystals on the brain.
Yeah.
And like the water that you need in your brain turns into crystals.
Frostbite.
And then once it's you get frostbite on the brain. So then once it's defrosted, it's not the same liquid.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
I get you.
I think that was the issue. But I mean, who knows?
I'm feeling what you're throwing at, but in conclusion, right? What do we reckon? Like we've done with the last one, what do we reckon as a free?
See, the thing is, right, I don't see it as one of those super deep conspiracies.
Yeah.
Like going to the moon. Or
cigarettes and vaping.
Cigarettes and vape. Well, nah, because that's not even that deep. That's just a smart business. You get me?
Yeah, and it's also kind of fact.
Yeah, so I see it as, it probably could have happened. Like, why not?
I feel like Disney as a company will have taken that point and been like, yo, we need to change this.
So you reckon at some point in the future, Walt Disney's just going to be like,
that's not what I'm saying.
No, that's
do we
not
reckon
what
that,
we're saying. I reckon there's a high probability that he did it.
Yeah.
And there's a high probability that they'll try to bring him back.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a video where someone's literally walking through a factory full of people frozen. And then some people were saying, some people were literally saying, yeah. Some people, it's a bird's eye. Some people were saying that you're literally walking through a graveyard.
Yeah.
Some people were saying
chicken nuggets again.
Some people were saying you're literally walking through like future generations and stuff. So like,
but
it's impossible.
I think we're at a point where we don't know.
Could you even cope to live in this world
in the future?
What are you saying if he comes back? I was like, don't know.
When did you say what? 1970?
1972 was when they released that they was interested about the process of freezing himself.
So a lot's changed since then.
Oh, big time.
We've got phones. We've got. It's like
50 years ago. Is that what it was?
Yeah,
50 years.
A lot's happened in 50 years. To be fair.
So yeah, could you wrap your head around it? Would you? I suppose it's similar to going to prison.
What, like?
So you go to prison young, 20. You say you do some sort of long sentence, you come out at 70.
Yeah. World's different. Completely different.
Is so different.
Yeah.
Some people go straight back in.
It's like Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
And that guy killed
So-
himself at the end.
Walt
Yeah.
Disney might walk out and they'll go, there you go, that's an iPhone. I'm off back to my time.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
do this. Sorry, can't do this no more. I'm off.
See you later. Yeah,
Yeah.
wipe, done out.
So we're saying it.
Also, he'd probably be assassinated due to him being a very big Nazi.
Yeah, to be fair.
Because the world's changed.
Yeah.
Everything's
Yeah.
how it should be a long time ago.
Can't be splurting his views
Yeah.
out now.
Exactly.
100%.
Yeah.
So I feel like Disney will have done the Frozen thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's very believable.
You reckon that was like the main, like, yo, we need to get the publicity off this.
Maybe
whole
maybe
Disney
they
thing.
thought of the film and
But-
thought, yo, we could change the Google, the searches for this. We could just call the
And
film
it-
Frozen.
It's a mad one because I don't even know why I'm like sort of trying to debunk it because I'm big for conspiracy theories.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love them, but I sort of feel like why try hide it? Because why does it matter?
It don't fit with the brand.
No, but it's
In it
future
child-friendly.
technology.
If you
know what
Google
I mean?
Disney Frozen, you want it to be like,
Happy
if
memories.
a kid's Googling that, it's like, oh, what?
PG, like, oh, he's frozen himself. What
Yeah.
the?
And
I
then,
think
and then
that
every time they
was
watch the
so
film,
cool as a kid.
every
though.
time they watch the film, it's like, oh, the guy that made this is frozen himself.
In it.
It's always got
And they'll
that.
be like,
It's always that brand representation, and it's always that.
Actually, I think I'll watch them out.
I know what you're
Yeah.
saying. I do know what you're saying. Yeah.
So it's a sticky one in that sense. I think.
sticky ones.
I didn't think he's done it just because I'm just like, surely no one's done that. But then
Hundreds of people have done it.
hundreds of people have done it, and
There's videos.
Do Simpsons make Futurama, right?
Yeah, they do, yeah.
There's bare
Fox, innit?
heads in that, isn't there?
Mm.
Like literal heads in them tanks.
But would it just be his head,
Yeah.
or would it be
Maybe.
his whole?
Maybe.
We know what Simpsons are like at predicting things.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a bit dead though. If it's just your head, innit? Like, oh yes, I'm finally awake after 100
Yeah, what's
years.
point? What's point?
Just your head, like,
You got
oh.
nobody. I can look around.
You can't look.
Someone
around.
just turns your
You
head
can't-
round if you're
can't
chatting
move
shit.
your
Yeah,
head.
and it, you're like,
All you
facing
can do
all.
is look side to side,
Yeah,
up and down.
innit, like, yo, this looks
Yo,
cool.
pass me that. Oh.
Wherever I am, this looks cool, yeah.
Yeah, innit? Again, like someone puts you in front of a wall, you're like, fuck.
Unless-
for God's sake.
By the
Again.
point you're woken up, we've advanced to the point where you can have a full-on robotic body.
Oh well, that's already
Mm.
happening.
Like,
Have you seen the Tesla bot? Whatever it is
No.
that Elon's making.
Nah.
You seen iRobot?
Yeah.
Looks exactly the same.
Fair.
Also,
Scary world we're living in.
people bring these movies out. Listen to him. Listen to him. Will Smith didn't like the robots.
Yeah.
What did the robots do?
Literally attack the world.
Yeah.
yeah, to be fair.
So why are we making them?
Yeah.
We don't freaking need them.
Humans will be the end of humans.
Robots will be the end of humans.
Exactly. But we made robots.
So humans are the end of humans.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're developing the enemy.
Humans will kill themselves, I reckon.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Whether it's through war, technology advancing too much to where the point it
What time
advances
is
to
it?
kill us.
Right.
Done it.
I'm saying we squeeze in one more conspiracy.
What you got?
It's
We
a
can try
quick
with
one.
it. It's just the battery that's an issue.
It's a quick one.
Right.
Global warming.
We don't believe in global warming.
I'm open.
Right.
I don't like to be a closed-minded person
Mhm.
because I don't like being told this is how this is how that is. Because who are you to tell me
Yeah,
that
yeah.
that's how it is? You get me?
Do you know about that?
Right. So we've had ice ages.
Yeah.
Now the world's warming.
Yeah.
How do we know? Again, going back to science being based on theories, not facts. How do we know it's not just going through a warming period?
It's a cycle, yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't know that.
Exactly. We don't. We haven't been around long enough to
But
figure it
a
out.
lot of people have said it, so you believe it. There's one of them, innit? Like someone says, "Oh, this is global warming. This is what it's
So then
doing.
you
this
This is
is
believe
what
what's
I mean. I
happening."
don't believe it.
But like
because-
a lot of people do, innit? A lot of people go, "Oh, well, you must know more than me, so it must be facts."
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Which is what you're saying. You do the opposite of.
Yeah, I
which is
do,
probably
because-
smart, innit?
You got to question things, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Well, we haven't been around long enough to think about the world going
Bro,
through a cycle, you get me?
If I told one of you boys, listen, you got to stay inside today, and that were it, would you not think, why?
Yeah, why?
Who are you to tell me that?
Yeah, I'm going out the house.
Why do I have to do that? Also, how do we know? They're saying now, like, oh, in 10 years' time, we're going to be screwed. How do you know?
How do you know, to be fair?
Yeah.
We can base it off stuff we've got now, but like, how do you know?
Yeah, it's like an educated
Fact.
guess, innit? But it's
an
still
educated guess.
guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
still a
it's
guess.
still,
Still a
that's,
guess.
that's,
Like,
the,
again,
that's
it-
the bottom point of
It
it.
is probably the best guess we've got.
But
But
it's
it's still a guess.
Yeah,
Still a
that's,
guess,
that's
yeah.
exactly what I mean.
Still a
That's
guess,
exactly what I
yeah.
mean. Yeah, fair enough. You've studied it, you've done this, you've done that. I understand that you know a lot more than me.
Yeah.
However, can you tell me that's factual? No.
Yeah, exactly.
Is it a theory? Yeah.
Yeah.
Then how do you know that the Earth isn't warming just like there was a ice age?
I'll tell you what, everything in the world is a conspiracy theory.
Oh yeah, 100%. Everything.
Nothing is facts.
Yeah,
How do
and I reckon
How do we know we are some biological humans that evolved?
exactly.
We don't.
And I reckon that's a cliffhanger to end it on.
It's a good one.
100%.
Everything in the world is a conspiracy theory.
Question
Nothing is
everything.
factual.
Question everything. Don't trust nobody. Just think for yourself. That's all I
Exactly.
can say.
And thanks for watching episode 8. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you on the next one.
Safe.